And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, in today's video, as always, here to bring you up to date with all of the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. That includes a massive U-turn that has been made by FSG. We'll discuss that, of course, in detail, but a little bit of transfer news for those of you that didn't already know. And according to reports, guys, Liverpool have now officially backed off and no longer expected to bid for centre-back Lenny Yoro, with the 18-year-old's choice set to be either Manchester United or his preferred Real Madrid. Yoro was reported as an active target for the Reds a month ago, when they were explained to be waiting in the wings along with Manchester United and Paris Saint-Germain. Real Madrid had been positioned as the teenager's most likely transfer, with it later detailed that he had already agreed personal terms with the Spanish side. However, Lille have since accepted Manchester United's bid of £50 million, and now the Athletic's David Ornstein reports that Liverpool to have backed off, having already been informed of Yoro's chosen decision. While that destination is Real Madrid, Ornstein explains that for Man United, so long as the door is ajar, they will keep on trying. But on the Liverpool side of things, it does seem as though we are backing off. In terms of the centre-back position as well, reports have came out with regards to Fabrizio Romano, and he's basically stated that Liverpool have been monitoring RB Leipzig centre-back Mo Simikan, as well as some other centre-backs. So as long as we get a little bit more information on regards to that one, I'll update you in due course. But Fabrizio Romano has stated that we are tracking Mo Simikan as well as other centre-backs. So it does seem as though we are going to make a signing this summer in the centre-back position. But, you know, we're just dragging our heels just a little bit with regards to it, looking to probably try and get it right. But at least we're starting to have something emerge in regards to a name, and that's Mo Simikan, according to Fabrizio Romano. Now, a bit of breaking news for you whilst I'm on recording this video. It has been reported, for those of you that care, that Gareth Southgate has stepped down as England manager. And now, obviously, England will begin the new hunt for a new manager. Why this means something to us is, well, look, Trent Alexander-Arnold, a generational talent, as we already know. He'll now obviously be under the new stewardship of a new manager. So it could be good for Trent Alexander-Arnold going forward with regards to his international future. But yeah, that's sort of breaking news here whilst I'm on and recording this video. So interesting indeed. But that's with regards to, of course, Gareth Southgate. And yeah, it could be a boost for Trent Alexander-Arnold going forward on international duty. Now, moving on to some huge news that's also broke this morning with regards to FSG and Fenway Sports Group. Despite yesterday reports stating that they were kind of making all the decisions at Bordeaux at this moment in time, it has been confirmed that the Liverpool owners will no longer be acquiring the French club following a breakdown in talks over the night. It was confirmed last week that FSG had entered talks with Bordeaux over a potential takeover after the club were demoted the third tier of French football due to ongoing debts. However, though it was later reported that FSG officials were already involved in key decisions with Bordeaux, that deal is now broken down. FSG and Bordeaux have both communicated this decision via statements on Tuesday morning. The statement from FSG read, "Following extensive and constructive discussions with all stakeholders, Fenway Sports Group has made the decision not to pursue the acquisition of Bordeaux. We would like to express our gratitude to the chairman and members of the DNCG for giving us the opportunity to meet with them, and thanks to all our interlocutors with Bordeaux and beyond for their collaboration over the past weeks as we sought a solution. Despite our disappointment at not being able to find a viable outcome, we wish the club and its supporters the best possible future." A statement from Bordeaux gave more detail on why talks broke down, significantly concerns from FSG over the financial commitments required in maintaining their stadium. Their statement read, Bordeaux and its shareholders have been informed by Fenway Sports Group of its desire not to pursue discussions initiated in recent weeks with a view to purchasing the club. This decision is explained in particular by the significant cost of the stadium in the years to come, but also to the general economic context of French football. Bordeaux and Gerard Lopez thanks Fenway Sports Group for an interest shown in the club as well as its team for travelling to meet its stakeholders. The club and its shareholders are now putting all their energy into finalising a financing plan for the 2024 2025 season with a view to appeal the hearing. FSG are still expected, though, to push forward with the plans to acquire at least one more club, but this development certainly serves as a blow to their immediate project. Michael Edwards and Julian Ward, formerly a part of Liverpool's transfer setup, have taken positions within FSG this summer, and along with new directors of football development Pedro Marquez, are set to lead plans for a multi-club model. Monday saw the Boston-based group incorporate a new private limited company named FSG Football Services Limited, which may be linked to their plans. So a giant U-turn there with regards to Bordeaux, because it did seem as though it was all pretty much done with regards to that deal. And as I said, we brought to you yesterday that the reports were stating that FSG were making a lot of transfer plans and were, pulling the strings behind the scenes already before the acquisition of the £68 million deal. But as you can see in football, things change very, very quickly. And that's it looks as though he's not going to be. They're not going to be taking over Bordeaux, which will probably focus their direction on another place, but we have got a lot more things to do. Now, going on to sort of pre-season and talk about the current terms in Liverpool. Liverpool's pre-season group has been increased in number this week, with Dominic Szoboszlai, Andy Robertson and Jaros the latest to report back. Yes, the Reds are into their second week of pre-season training under Arne Slot, with the new head coach working with a group largely compromised of academy players so far. Due to the majority of these key names competing at this Euros and Copa America this summer, his squad will see those involved return at different intervals. Tuesday has seen Szoboszlai, Robertson and Jaros all report back to the XA training centre, having been the first knocked out of the Euros. Hungary, Scotland and Czech all failed to progress beyond the group stage, with the Liverpool trio then given 3 weeks off before returning to Merseyside. Szoboszlai took in the start of his break in Italy on the Amalfi Coast before returning to Hungary, where he attended Park's Europa League qualifier against Cornwall Hendura on Thursday. He'll now be put through his initial fitness tests alongside Robertson and Jaros, overseen by Liverpool's new lead physical performance coach, Ruben Peters. Jaros' inclusion comes after reports that he will stay a part of the first team squad for the 2024-2025 campaign, effectively replacing departed Adrian. The 22-year-old spent the second half of last season on loan with Sturm Graz, winning both the Austrian Bundesliga and the Austrian Cup as their number one. Robertson, meanwhile, is poised to retain a focal role under Slot after captaining Scotland at the Euros. Mo Salah was among those greeting the returning trio, with Curtis Jones, Joel Consar, Fabio Carvalho, Costa Simicas, Stefan Bajcetic, Nat Phillips, Katie Gordon, Petluga and academy winger Harvey Blair also spotted. Liverpool will fly to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania this time next week to begin their tour of the United States. So there you go, it's all getting very real. Players are returning back for pre-season. Some more noticeable names have returned back to the fold. So yeah, that's all we've got for you today, guys. A little bit of transfer news from Fabrizio Romano with regards to a potential centre-back, and of course the giant U-turn which we discussed with regards to FSG. That does bring us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. And if you haven't already checked out our collection, go down into the link in the description or go to cobbyclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Take care.